Hi, I'm Sarah Salzberg. I'm a licensed real estate broker, and I am co-owner of Bohemia Realty Group. What are 5 things to consider as a first-time renter? Probably the most important thing to consider as a first-time renter is being prepared. That means before you even start looking, get your paperwork in order. All landlords are going to want to see proof of income, and they're going to want to know what your credit score is. You may want to do that through a free credit report site. Just check your credit, make sure that everything looks okay, and start to gather your proof of income. That could be any 2 of the following: a letter of employment dated and with your salary on it, your tax returns from last year, your W-2s, 3 recent pay stubs, or any assets that you may have in the bank or in a trust fund, etc. You want to make sure that you are prepared. So if you find something that you like, you can jump on it right away and not take 3 or 4 days to get your paperwork together. When you go back to rent that place, to put a deposit down, it may be gone. The second thing to consider is to be realistic about your expectations. And when you have prepared, as in step 1, that can help you be realistic about your expectations. If you only make $40,000 a year, you will not be able to afford an apartment that's $4,000 a month. So once you know how much you show on paper, that will help you determine the range that you're able to look at for your apartment. Most landlords typically want to see 40 times the monthly rent for combined income. If you were there by yourself, it would just be yours. If you're there with your income, if you're there with somebody else, it would be the combined income of everybody that's going to be living there. If you're just out of school or you have an internship and you're not making enough money, you can opt to have a guarantor. In New York City, most landlords would like to see 80 times the monthly rent from anybody guaranteeing the apartment. So when you're looking for apartments, you want to make sure that you manage your own expectations and not start looking for that magical unicorn apartment. You want to prioritize what you're looking for. So if you'd like something with light and space, that may be great, but you may not be able to then afford a doorman and a washer dryer in the unit. So you want to know exactly what you're looking for. You also want to be prepared to jump on something right away. Now that may be the first unit that you see. You may have an emotional connection to something right away and you want to jump on it, and that's fine. Some people like to look at many different places before they decide on something so that they feel confident. You should know that once you find the place that you like, you should be 100% committed. Most firms, if you put down a deposit, will not give that money back if you decide to change your mind. Now, most importantly, your broker is your friend. So you want to be clear and communicative about what it is that you are looking for. If your broker or your agent is showing you things that are not quite right, don't just smile and nod. Tell them what you want. You won't hurt their feelings, and they'll help you find the place that you can call home.